Hello, and welcome back to our third Tai Chi Thursday series brought to you by AARP in Houston, Texas. My name is Lee Fu, Director of Four Dragons Tai Chi, and every Thursday at 10:30 a.m., we will continue with our Tai Chi for Health practice here on the AARP Texas Facebook page. This third series will continue now until November 19th, and we'll focus on breathing and meditative techniques called Qigong to improve our Tai Chi practice. So let's go ahead and get started. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. We are outside in my courtyard again. The weather has been nice, and it is a signal that we are moving into fall. Today is also the Chinese Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, where they celebrate by eating moon cakes and singing poetry to the moon. And there will be a full moon tonight, and you can do a full moon meditation before you go to bed, just meditating and connecting with the moon energy and the cycles of the moon. So that's something exciting and to look forward to this evening. So today we are going to focus on bone marrow cleansing as part of our Qigong warm-up. This will help us transition with the weather, moving from summer or long summer into fall, and will hopefully keep our immune system up, because not only are we dealing with change of temperature, change of weather, and also the change of the seasons brings on pollen and allergies and all these things that kind of lower our immune system and tax our immune system. So let's do something to boost that today. So go ahead and find your space. Feel free to practice seated if you like, especially for this Qigong practice. And for the rest of our Tai Chi practice today. For those of you who are standing, find your feet. And even if you're sitting down, let your feet spread out evenly on the floor, and let your toes be relatively straight forward, and start to sink down, imagining that you're sinking down into the floor, sinking down into the ground, and let your knees sink just a little bit. Let your hips sink down, and we're bending from the inguinal crease here at the groin, as though we were going to sit back in a chair. The base of the torso is parallel with the earth, reaching down. And from the navel up, we're lifting up through the spine. The chest is neutral. We're lifting up through the back and relaxing down the front of the chest, letting energy flow from the heart down to the navel. The ears are back over the shoulders, front of the head lifting up. And let's begin to relax. Inhale, arms up. Nice, relaxing, slow, deep breath. And exhale. Relax your scalp, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your neck and shoulders, your chest, your arms, your back, your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your calves, the soles of your feet. Inhale. And relaxing deeper. Relaxing the internal organs, relaxing the mind. And now relaxing close to the bones, Relaxing our blood vessels, relaxing our arteries. And bring your chin down to your chest. Inhale, wrist up, chin up. Exhale, palms back, chin slides back slightly to lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck, and allow the vertebrae to feel as though they are hanging down towards the ground. And then exhale, push down, chin down. Open the back of the neck. Long spine, inhale up. Exhale, slide back. Relax your jaw. Inhale, push out. Exhale, push down. And one more time. Turn your palms to face your outer thighs and inhale. Hold the ball in between your hands. Let's open and close. Inhale, open up across the shoulders. Opening up upper chest and side ribs. Exhale. Gently squeezing towards the center of the chest. And now inhale a little deeper. Expanding down into the hips and then squeezing in behind the navel. And one more. And turning your head to the side, parting the wild horse's mane, let your hands split apart. Follow the center of your hand with your eyes. Exhale, come back to center, palms face each other. And inhale over to the other side. And bringing your hands down. Let's roll the shoulders. Small, gentle shoulder rolls. And roll the hands back. And reverse your circle. Bring your hands to your hips and roll your hips in a circle. And as you roll in a circle, also roll through the four corners of your feet. So in the back heel, across the heel, across the balls of the feet, and reverse direction. Feeling a gentle massage on your feet. Coming back to center, step your feet close together, bend your knees, hands on your thighs, small circles with the knees. And reverse. And come back up to standing, step your feet apart, palms facing the ground, mirroring the feet. Shift your weight, lift one heel, rotate the ankle, knees bent, elbows bent, and reverse. Stay low, shift your weight. Lift your other heel, rotate, and reverse. And step out to the side. Inhale, closing out our quick warm up, moving into our bone marrow cleansing. Coming into your Qigong stance, let's bring the hands together. Coming into our peaceful warrior posture or wisdom posture, meditative posture, where we let the thumbs rest on the sternum. Eyes partially closed, partially open. Focusing on our natural breathing, our Dantian breathing, our natural breathing. Breathing down into the lower back. Let your mind relax. Feel the body respond to that relaxation. And from here, extend the hands out. You should be able to see your fingertips with your peripheral vision. Our universal man posture. Eyes partially open, partially closed, gaze turned inwards, imagining that you are connecting and rooting down into the earth, simultaneously extending as far as you can imagine up into the heavens, extending out into the four directions, out in front, behind, left and right. Your hair is long and flowing. And you're just allowing energy to flow through you. Getting into a state where there's no separation between you and your environment, you and nature, you and the universe. So you're in a state of receptivity, tranquility, and peace. And from here, you're going to lower one hand down. Let the back of your hand rest on the small of your lower back. And bring your other arm up overhead. Shoulder relaxed and down, elbows bent, palm turns up, as though you're gathering energy from the heavens, and then turning your hand over as though you were emptying a cup, letting it pour down over the center of your head. And on an exhale, we guide the chi of nature with our own internal chi. And we wash down through the tissues, through the organs, and through the bone marrow. And we switch sides. Inhale, palm up. Gathering universal life chi. Exhale. Blending it with our chi. Letting it trickle and wash down over the bones, over the bone marrow. Clearing out any turbidity, any waste. Letting it wash out through the soles of your feet. Everything below your hand can be turbid and cloudy. Everything above your hand, bright, healing light. Washing down, pushing through. One more time on each side. And now this time we're going to twist. So you're going to take your hand a little bit higher than the small of your back. Let the back of the hand rest just below the heart or the bottom of the rib cage. Your other hand is going to reach back for your opposite earlobe if you can reach. Please feel free to modify this in any way that you can or need to for your shoulders. And then we're going to pull on the ear just slightly and twist from the hips, exhaling on the twist. Drawing the sword. So imagining that you have a sword on your back and you're reaching back to draw the sword out. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale with a gentle pull of the ear and the twist. And coming back to center. Bring both hands up. We're going to wash the bone marrow with 2 hands. Inhale, gathering up universal chi. Exhale, washing down through the body. Letting it wash out through the soles of your feet. When your hands get to your navel, let your palms face down. We're going to twist again. The green dragon examines its claws. So this time we're going to twist, one hand coming out in front of the forehead, the other hand coming out away from the lower back. Hips stay forward facing. And inhale, coming back to center. Palms face the ground. Twist to the other side. And one more on each side. And coming back to center. Bring your hands to each side of your hips. Relax shoulders, slightly bent elbows. Connecting to the earth, connecting up through the crown. And smiling if you like. And relax. Shake out your legs, shake out your feet. And we're going to move into our Tai Chi for Health practice. So we've been working on all 4 sections of this form, and we're going to continue to work through it. Previous sections have been gone over in detail in our first and second series. And so now we're putting first and second series all together. So let's start from the beginning. Bringing your feet close together. Remember, your heels are going to be about 2 fists apart, toes turned out at 45-degree angles. And we start with our stance, making sure that our feet are flat and that the weight is being centered over the feet. The kneecaps are relaxed. The tailbone is reaching down in between the heels. We're lifting up through the back of the heart, up through the neck, up through the crown. Chest is relaxing down, but not sunken. The tongue rests on the upper palate, behind the teeth. Spine and all the joints feel open and relaxed. Mind is relaxed. As our mind relaxes, the movements flow freely from our body. So let's begin by inhaling the wrists up. And exhale, sink, bend the knees, wrists lead down. Shift your weight. Lift your left heel. Step forward. Bow stance. Step out to the side, horse stance. Open, close. Shift to the left. Step forward. Single whip. Pushing with the legs, extending with the arms. Hands spread apart. Eyes within your peripheral, fingertips within the peripheral vision of your eyes. Shift back. Transition. Cloud hands, and we're going to walk it out. Step out. Shift the weight. And turn. Step in. Shift the weight. And turn. Step out. Shift the weight. And turn. Step in, shift the weight, and turn. So you're shifting into the leg that's stepping. Step out, shift the weight, and turn. Step in, and we're coming to an even stance, open, close. Shift your weight, step forward, single whip, hands within your peripheral vision, shift back, transition, empty stance, step out, hands switch, shift the weight, and turn. Step in. Make sure you don't step in too close. Your feet should be 1 or 2 fists apart. Finish your cloud hands. Make sure that your feet are a comfortable distance apart, heels underneath the hips, and come back to open, close. Breathe down below your navel, preparing for brush knee. Shift your weight, hook step to turn in, extend, and post. Brush knee. Shift the weight, follow step. Step back. Play the lute. Parry, parry, punch. Turn out. Turn out. Punch. Push the mountain, step back, roll back. Step forward, follow step. push forward. Lengthen up through the spine. Pull up through the crown of the head. Facing forward. Open, close. Brush knee to the other side. Shift the weight. Hook step, turning in. Spear fingers. Brush knee. Follow step. Step back. Palms turn in. We shift the weight. Empty stance. Play the lute. Peri peri punch. Rotate palm down. Shift the weight. Rotate palm down. Shift the weight. Step forward. Punch. Follow step. Roll back. Push the mountain. Turn to the front. Open, close. And raise your stance, lower your arms, and just notice your breathing. Were you able to maintain that lower Dantian breathing? If not, return back to the breath. Return to abdominal breathing, to the natural breath. And as we stack over the bones and we align properly over our bones, the muscles can actually relax in a standing position. We get to release some of that excess tension. Okay, now completely relax. Shake out your arms and legs. All right, and let's do this again. Coming back into our starting posture. Toes turned out. Find that proper alignment. And let's begin. Commencement form. Open, close. Single whip. Transition. Cloud hands. Stepping out. If you don't have space to take your 3 steps, you can do a stationary cloud hands. Just keep your stance wide, shift and turn without stepping. So you can always modify the practice. Open, close. Open those elbows, open those armpits. Imagine that you have eggs under your armpits. You don't want to crack them. Single whip. Transition. Cloud hands. And our third step out to the side. If you're stepping out, step in, heels under hips, open, close. Preparing for brush knee. Shift your weight. Hook step, extend, brush knee. Follow step. Play the loop. Stepping back, brushing over the forearm. Parry, parry, punch. Striking under. Turn out. Striking under. Step forward. Follow step, punch. Low stance. Roll back. Stay low. Stay grounded. Stay even. Follow step. Turn to the front. Open, close. Shift your weight, hook step. Shift the weight, extend. Post. And then brush knee. Follow step. Step back. Play the lute. Parry, parry, punch. Push the mountain. Turn to the front. Open, close. Raise your stance. And closing out the practice. All right, let's hold your stance here. Or maybe adjust your stance so that you're a little bit more comfortable. Coming back into our Qigong stance, we're going to close out our practice with a bone marrow breathing technique. So we're going to use our mind, our intention, and our breath to fill the bones with qi. And this is hopefully meant to supercharge our immune system and the bone marrow. So bring your awareness to your left hand. Breathe into your left hand. Imagining that as you inhale, the hand fills with qi. And then as you exhale, all of that qi pours into the pores of the bone, fills the inside of the bone, intermingles with the bone marrow. Continue to breathe in, expand the qi. And exhale. Let the qi stimulate the bone marrow production. And you may notice a difference between the sensations in your left hand and your right. And now bring your awareness to your right hand. Breathe into it. And exhale. Let the qi sink into the bones, sink into the pores. Fill the bone marrow, fill the core. And now we're breathing into both the left and right hands simultaneously. And now breathe into the bones of your left arm. As you exhale, let the bones fill with qi. And now move your attention to the bones of the right arm. Breathe life force energy into them. And now breathing into all the bones of the arms and hands simultaneously. And now let's move down to the feet, breathing into your left foot. Exhale, sinking the qi into the bones. And now move your attention to the right foot. And now breathing into both feet, both hands, both arms simultaneously. And now focus strictly on the left leg, bones of the left leg. And now the bones of the right leg. You may notice that as we focus on the bones, the muscles will relax even more. And now breathing into arms and legs completely, simultaneously. And now breathing into the pelvis, spine, the ribs, the shoulder blades. Armpits are open. Body filled with qi. And lastly, filling the skull with qi. Inhale. Exhale. Sink the qi into the skull. And now bring your awareness to your entire skeleton structure, breathing into all the bones in the body. Filling them up, you can even visualize them glowing bright with qi, light, and energy. And so we are rejuvenating the core of our physical body. And our bones are a perfect storage house for qi. So will also help strengthen the bones. and hopefully strengthen our spirit as well. So you can continue with this visualization and this breathing for as long as you like. We're going to close out the practice by bringing your feet together, inhaling your arms up, palms together, sealing in all of this wonderful energy that we've cultivated for ourselves today. Interlacing your hands, making our Tai Chi hand seal. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this Tai Chi practice for health and longevity. My name is Li Fu, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, Dao An, wishing you peace on your path.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class with Li Fu, Director of Four Dragons Institute Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston. We decided to extend the series after several of you from around Texas and beyond reached out to us asking for more. Tune in next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. for another lesson. The 12-week extended Tai Chi Thursday series runs through November 19th. You will find prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. You will also find voting information and deadlines on our site. Information like the last day to register to vote in Texas is October 5th. The last day to request a mail-in ballot is October 23rd. Early in-person voting is from October 13th through October 30th, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 3rd. We encourage you to make a plan so you can vote safely in the manner you choose. You can find a mail-in ballot application at www.votexas.gov. Thank you for joining us, and see you next week.